Oh, Ray, when do you want to have your b-ball? I mean, give me a break. You got no chance. No chance at beating me at basketball. One-on-one?
Not
Andy, in our life, what's your winning percentage?
Hey,
like
what up, everybody?
0.004?
What's going on, people?
Now that you're actually getting fit,
I know.
I think that you could.
I might be able to play longer than 2 minutes. I'm getting up to like 4-5 minutes.
That's
Welcome into the live stream. John Luke, Ray.
Hey!
Ooh, thanks
Brian.
for having us into your live stream, John Luke.
Oh,
I think it's going to be intimate today, fellas.
Yeah, I didn't even honestly.
Intimins?
Oh man, dude,
I can't see.
Intimins were my.
I can't see how this camera is because it's over there.
They're
right?
my jam. Yeah, the baked goods. The one that I loved was it was like this shaped, and it had the two stripes of like the
There we go.
jelly.
It's kind of
and then
all right.
everything's covered in icing, and it's all bread.
I feel like Entenmann's was very popular. It was a fad.
Yeah, it was a
almost
certain
at some
age.
point.
Yeah, there's a certain
It's like the Schwann's man. Did you guys have?
I still see Schwann's man.
Oh yeah,
But it was
right.
like
What do they do?
I don't know who's buying from the Schwann's
dude,
man.
how are they?
Do
in
they just
business?
deliver really expensive food?
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Is it hot food? Is it cold food?
I don't
What's
know.
up, Britton Smith?
Is it the OG
Matthew Bell?
Blue Apron? Is it the
It
drive
is.
around Blue
No,
Apron?
it really is. Maybe I'm gonna look into the Schwann's man.
What's up, Ray Smith?
Sweet
Jolly old
Schwann's
troll. Zachary Henderson. All my favorite people, and then
Oh, there was a Brooks sighting.
Brian's here too.
Did he have his face covered? I mean, why would he do that?
Oh, Brian, speaking of you might want to listen to the early access of tomorrow's pod, my friend.
It was thick today.
We don't need to make a loser something.
Other than what they are. Just let it
so
be.
visible.
Yeah, that's true.
You made him very visible this week.
Enjoy the show. So yeah, this will be intimate. Yeah, I don't know if they got before. We never know when we're live, like the starting point. But we just made a trade in our dynasty league that we all.
Mike and
team.
Brooks for Kareem Hunt.
Yeah, I think it's
So
a huge
Hunt's
win.
joining the show.
And he doesn't even
And
like
I'm
Kareem
going
Hunt
to the
this year.
Chiefs.
Yeah.
Nice. I'm going to the Chiefs doctors in week 1.
Yeah, we made a trade. What was the trade?
The trade was in a dynasty league.
I'm gonna
we
fall
traded
asleep.
some back end picks along with Alex Collins and Trey Burton for Adam Thielen, and we had a pretty big need at wide receiver. We start a lot of wide receivers, and I think our best guy was Golden Tate, something like that.
Yeah, I like it. I'm very happy with it.
We still have Jordy in that league?
Yeah.
Yes, we still have Jordy.
You never know. Jordy's 6 times the wide receiver right now that Quincy Nunez is. So.
I will water bet you Quincy versus Jordy.
Oh yes!
Oh my gosh! Heck yes! That's just
water bet.
There's no logic behind that bet. Better quarterback
On
in
your side?
Oakland. Better wide receiver depth chart position for Jordy. And he's got a better track record in history and has his neck intact.
Yeah,
I just made an easy bet, and
see.
Jason knows
Yeah.
it.
Let me just see what my rankings say on that. I have
yeah,
no idea.
I probably have Jordy ranked ahead.
I've got Jordy.
What's up, Oscar, Thomas, Steven, Matthew, Mr.
Oh,
Dr.
snap.
Football? Hello!
I've got Jordy 66 and Quincy 50.
That doesn't
I'm
mean
on that
it's good.
side. No, it doesn't mean it's good, but it means
No, that's dumb. I probably have it ranked that way too, for all I know.
yeah.
Based on how we buried Jordy,
Quincy?
Yeah, I need.
I was feeling pretty bad about
Oh,
that.
Ray. Oh yeah, with Mr. Jets. Of course, you're agreeing with me on Quincy.
Yeah, give me the scoop, Ray. You've got Pryor, you've got Anderson. Quincy's coming off this injury. What do you really believe in Quincy Nunez, or is this just pure fandom? That's what I want to know. I'll see you in Dallas, Oscar. What's up? That's awesome.
Good man.
Ballerslive.com. Hopefully you're all coming to an event near you.
Wait, what?
What? Oscar Mayer Wiener. It's a brand.
Look, there
They
was
make hot dogs.
Andy was saying some things, and then your voice mixed in with it, and it made a sentence that I don't want to repeat.
Fair enough. That's probably for the best. We're a family show. All right, so
Let's see if I wonder if I ruined that.
Yeah, you probably
Ruined the shot.
probably see my legs now.
Does anyone have any questions?
Yeah, any questions?
There's a lot of hellos.
We are mired in Ultimate Draft Kit work.
So tired.
Our minds are
We
not
did a
here, but
show.
our bodies are with you.
Our bodies are here. Yeah, no, that wasn't bad. They get a different glimpse of the office.
Yeah.
They get to see the hallway. That picture of David Johnson right back there
Very nice.
is autographed.
Very nice.
You get a small glimpse into
We should give him a
our
glimpse
office.
of the here.
Okay,
I'll
do
give
it.
him a
Give
little
him a tour.
a little tour ski.
What?
Yeah, he's giving a tour.
Do 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 do.
You don't need this plugged in.
Do 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 do. There's Mike and Evan Ingram, Mike Evans, AJ Green, Kamara, Hopkins. Thanks to you guys, we got the awards up there. And look, I'm not gonna. You know Jay Grizz. One of them is his brother. That's
Move.
Jay Grizz is over there. He's
Very fast.
so fast.
Hold on. Oh, I hear him. He's back in the corner.
Oh, there he goes.
That's a pretty cool tour. The Mevo's good. That's pretty. How you feeling about the Phoenix Suns? Phoenix Suns.
DeAndre Ayton!
Phoenix Suns.
If we draft Luka or whatever
Donkey Kong.
Luka
Doncic.
Doncic, I'm gonna be no longer Suns fan again. Boom, boom. Is Eddie Lacy a drop right now, even in deep dynasty? Well, if you're in a really deep, then yes.
What define deep?
Like, let's say you've got a 60-person roster.
What about a deep dish league?
So, like, you got 60, 70-person, and
Come
let's say
on.
there's 32 leagues,
Deep
32
dish league?
teams.
Yeah.
Yeah, deep dish league, you keep them.
Yeah.
We missed a business question.
Ooh.
Is it fair to fire a staff member solely for not having seen Back to the Future 2?
The second one is... I always worry that that's the third one.
You be careful with the next words out of your mouth.
Yes, it is okay to fire that.
The thing about it is,
but you got to frame them for something.
It's my
legit.
Honda.
It's a fireable offense, but it's also very easy to rectify.
Yeah,
You can just
can
invite them over.
You can literally make your employee a better person.
Invite them over for drinks and watch Back to the Future 2 because it's great. Watch all three.
Unless you are a man and they are a younger woman, in which case don't invite them over for drinks to watch a movie.
Yeah.
That's probably inappropriate.
I don't know why that's where your line.
Well, because you like invite him over for drinks. That's I don't know. You know, if your employee, that's you gotta watch the lines.
I guess so.
All right, what else we got here?
Brooks,
Paul
we can't do drinks later.
Yeah, I just think of firing Brooks all the time.
Yeah,
16 team, 25 roster. Eddie Lacy's probably droppable.
16.
Oh, he dropped it.
Eddie Lacy's. What are the chances he is back? Even with a job next year.
0%. There has never been in the history of the NFL a running back who over that amount of time had that few yards per carry that has ever had a career after that point. Ever in the history. Everybody who's ever averaged 2.6 or whatever it is per carry.
Drop him and pick up
over 100
Adrian
carries
Peterson.
has never, ever.
I mean, I'd rather have Adrian Peterson and DeMarco Murray and Le'Veon Bell. Pick up one of those guys.
Pick up Lev if he's on your waivers.
Wire.
Yeah, you definitely want to
That's
check
why
your
you
wire
come
for
into
Bell.
the live stream, because on the show, we would never tell you to pick up Le'Veon
Who's
Bell.
Honda outside?
It's my Honda.
You should be riding a Honda. Is that a local commercial?
I think it's a local commercial.
Darn it.
That's got to be national.
I hope not. I don't think they'd sell many.
Yeah.
What's the best way to decide draft order in a redraft league that isn't completely random? We always get this question, and obviously March Madness, is over. But there are some other ways to do it.
Isn't completely random. I feel like a March Madness bracket.
I think they just did the Preakness. That would have been nice.
Was it the Preakness or was it the Derby?
I think it was the Preakness. I don't remember though.
Those are different?
Yeah,
there's multiple.
The Triple Crown.
There's different races with the horses.
Now, tell me this: the Preakness. You're telling me that that's not the name of a horse?
No.
Correct.
Huh?
That is not the name of the horse.
You learn something on every live stream. I thought the Preakness was like someone that won a Triple Crown. So
there's the Preakness and the Preakness.
Shows how much I.
If I were a horse owner, I'd name my horse the Preakness, and I'd try to win the Kentucky Derby.
The Preakness has won the Kentucky Derby.
Can you name the third one of the?
Yeah, I can.
I don't
in
think
just
anybody
a
can do
minute.
it. I would know it if you said it. But
Isn't it the Preakness, the Kentucky Derby? Is it the Belmont?
Yes.
The Belmont, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Woo! Almost looked dumb.
The Simon Belmont.
The 3 triple crown. You're redundant there. The 3 triple
Belmont is the answer.
The 3 triple crown.
Look, we are really tired. Right now.
Orangutan.
We are really tired.
Come on,
we just did the other show.
Simon Belmont.
Oh,
you guys,
man.
do you even know who Simon Belmont is?
No. But nobody else here knows who Simon Belmont is.
That's a Castlevania reference.
What's up, Dylan Duncan? Resident artist in the house.
I don't know if they can see that. That's right.
What?
Part of the tour.
That's there.
Part of the
Dylan,
tour.
your work is right.
Yeah,
up.
we put Dylan Duncan's picture on the wall right there. It's totally not vain to put that on the wall
Well, it's more about
because we don't look that way.
Dylan's work than us. I hope.
McKinnon and Hunter Henry for Geis, Anunwa, Jared Cook.
Hold on. Hold on.
Wait, you're trading Hunter Henry. That's a hard thing to pull off.
I want the McKinnon side still.
Thank you guys for.
I want
doing that.
McKinnon more than I want Geis, Anunwa, Jared Cook right now. I really would. I'd rather. I mean, because
I don't
Kenny
blame
Freeman,
you.
Ronald
Do you know what I
Jones,
mean?
Kirk
As much as I love Geis, I don't blame
oh, I've spilled my drink.
Oh, what a dummy!
I've spilled my drink.
Usually, he wet the couch.
Hey guys.
you. Hey.
What's going on?
Well, next question.
What up? From
There it
Dylan?
goes. Now I just saw the live stream of me spilling my drink. Is this productive? Are we being productive?
Yeah, we're
I don't
hanging
think
out.
we're being
having a
very
good time.
productive, but it's really up to you guys. Ask us questions and we'll answer.
So we got.
Please ask questions about Overwatch and Fortnite.
Well,
Man,
someone
I've-
asked us, do we play Fortnite? I do not.
I've
played poquito, very small amounts.
still never played a single one.
Of the Battle Royale games?
Correct.
I'm playing God of War right now. It's amazing.
And I'm playing Skyrim on the VR, but not much.
Yeah. But when I say
Well,
playing,
yes,
I mean maybe like twice a week.
for as many minutes as you could steal away from UDK family.
It's how tired is my wife?
This is really.
Because if my wife goes to sleep at 9, I got 2 hours of God of War.
Do you try to do things like schedule her events through the day to get her real tired up?
Yeah.
You serve her
Hikes.
chamomile tea and
I made her go on a hike with a 50-pound vest. Twice.
you
in one
keep
day.
signing her up for real. Why did you give me a rock climbing certificate again?
Yeah, she's in a boot camp.
She's in a boot camp.
And I'm working out. She should be. It's all about.
You put
fitness.
weights in her shoes in the morning. So everything she does all day long. Oh, you look real tired, dear. Want a back rub? You want to go to bed? Mike, it's 6:30 p.m. Oh, but you look.
Yeah, my real trick is just to yawn all the time.
Because it's contagious.
Yeah. Oh man, so sleepy.
So sleepy.
Brian Kitchener
Oh
wants
my
to know
gosh.
if I have any of his work up on the wall, and I do have some of your stuff displayed in my office, but that might be a lie. 'Cause I'm not
Isabel
taking
Green
it.
wants to know what sleep is. That makes sense.
Yeah.
She's got
You'll remember in about
3 triple
4 years.
as you would say.
3 triple, yes. She won the Triple Crown.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Dylan.
I hope they're named
Isabel.
Belmont,
Dylan.
Kentucky, and
I'm so tired.
You've made Dylan the father.
Wow, Brian Ketron said triplets are easy, which is a classic
Oh,
Brian
yeah.
thing to say.
Yeah. I think Brian and Isabel are close to best friends right now.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Sap can spill. No, it's not sap. I've been saved. I heard that sap gets better like wine over time.
Yeah, so he's going to wait several years
You
before he
keep it in
tries
the
again.
can, it'll make you a
Sap
man.
is just taking up space in our fridge.
gotta
Xbox
drink
greater
some
than
of
PS4. I think we all actually agree with
Who
that.
cares? So what?
But yeah.
They can both be good.
Yeah.
I'm
And
so
I
tired.
just got the PS4, so I've been Xbox since the 360. I was PlayStation from 1 and 2, very 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 strong, and then I was and then I went 360 to Xbox One.
Mike, will you play Madden 19 with Jean-Luc Picard when it comes out?
Yeah, as long as it's actually Jean-Luc Picard.
It is.
And not Patrick Stewart. You need the captain.
I imagine I will be getting it. If you're talking about Xbox, because my son loves Madden, we can play.
Ooh, will you get it for your new PS4? Or will you get it for Xbox?
That's what we're talking about. Probably the Xbox, because that's downstairs, so the boy can play it.
Where did you put the PS4?
That's in my room.
That's in the room?
That's in
like
my
in your
room.
bedroom?
Yes.
Oh, do you do that while the wife is asleep next to you?
Yes.
With like headphones or
Yep.
what? How, where do you plug the headphones in?
It goes right in the controller.
Really?
Yes.
You can just do that?
Yep.
Oh, I'm buying a PS4 tomorrow.
I mean, it's incredible.
That's brilliant.
And it's I use...
Any headphones?
I use iPhone headphones, standard. And
You heard it here first, the PlayStation 4.
You can do that on the Xbox.
I've never owned a
well.
PlayStation. That's interesting.
That's new for this generation.
Oh, my goodness.
Thomas Banks sends his wife on vacations because he loves her so he could play Skyrim. Sweet. See you there. I wish I could see you.
Because I love her in quotes.
Well, look, it's a win-win, right? You get a little bit, you get some...
It's a Sky win.
play. Yeah.
Have you been playing Sky?
Would you guys want these live streams to just become us playing foosball?
Oh, yeah, we were wondering if you wanted to see us play foosball. That could be the way we end this.
Yeah, I
don't think that would be a problem.
I don't think that foosball is a good spectator sport.
I think it would sit right up there. I mean, I think it would just sit up there perfectly. We'll see. We'll see what the votes come in. One vote is all it takes.
They would not enjoy
One vote is all it takes.
They would like the antics.
I'm sitting on a pillow now, by the way, instead of all the very moist...
Yeah,
so you're
tall.
just soaking it up with the pillow?
Yes.
Ruining two things.
Technically with the
That's
foot
totally
clamp
something
pillow.
I would do, not something Dad would
It's
do.
water. I'm not ruining anything.
It's not just water. There's flavor.
All right, Britton Smith says to play foosball. So we're going to get there.
Are we?
We won't... Yeah, we'll close it out with the game.
All
What's
right,
wrong with
eventually.
that?
No, that's fine. I mean, rather than signing off,
It probably...
we'll give you foosball time.
Can you make that thing angle down towards the table?
Brooks can hold it. Brooks is like, what? I got so much work to do.
Who's the ping pong champion? We have not played a game of ping
man.
pong in
Been
at least a
forever.
calendar year, unfortunately.
Andy was the last ping pong champion.
Oh, that's
I could-
nice of you to say.
Yeah.
We all competed pretty well. Brooks could play, Jason could play, and I could play. And that
Yeah.
was it.
I was beating Brooks. But
Yeah,
I wanted to see if you would get, like,
No,
defensive about your
I don't think
foosplay.
I'm good, but
I think
I
it
was
went-
beating Brooks.
Andy, me,
Yeah. Then there's a pretty
Brooks, and Mike,
There's a pretty wide gap between us and them.
and then everyone else in the world that's
Yeah.
not a professional ping pong player. We have people all the time come and be like, dude, I'm great at ping pong. And then they come and they play a game and they go, oh, I didn't realize I was not good at ping
Yeah,
pong.
that does happen frequently.
That's very frequent. Damon, Jeremy, a lot of people.
Why
David
am I
Kitchen,
not
if you're
wearing a
out there.
green shirt? Because my green shirts have been worn and they need to be washed.
Do some laundry, bro.
An unfortunate thing about the Arizona summer is you gotta wash everything.
Twice a day?
Yeah. Well, I mean, like in the winter,
We're doing a lot of
You can get away
pickleball and workouts and stuff now, though. So I need double the clothing inventory.
Seriously, it's so much.
Yeah.
I'm wasting so. I run through my clothes so quick
Yeah.
because twice a day.
Keep Trade Cut, NFL
NFL
Street,
yeah.
NFL Blitz, and NFL 2K. I will.
Keep and blitz.
yes.
Yeah, I guess so.
Cut and
No,
street.
I love-
Trading 2K.
I love Blitz.
When is Spitballers coming out?
Spitballers will probably come
Mid-June?
out mid-June.
Is the hope? It could be later.
We're delayed on all of that because
Football's the priority
yes,
time,
UDK
par
is
excellence.
is the priority. Once we get into June, we're still 2 episodes a week, but the majority of the work is done on the UDK, so we'll have some time to put there. We make sure we don't sacrifice anything footballers with any of our side projects.
Yeah, it'll be a once a week, 1 hour show, having some fun, talking about other topics, a lot of which we talk about here.
Look, if you listen to the Footcast,
Yeah,
take out the
football.
football questions. This just
Yeah,
pretty
take out both of them, both football questions, and then you've got the Spitballers pod.
Yeah, there you go.
What are you typing and
Mine.
staring at Jason for?
I was trying to be. I'm typing to my wife, who is is asking.
Are you recommending that
Do
she
you
goes to
go to
bed a
bed?
little early?
Yeah.
Been
You're
thinking,
getting sleepy.
been thinking you haven't had much rest lately. Let
Yeah.
me know if I should pick up a bottle of wine for you.
I know. I noticed how tired you look. Oh shoot! Not allowed to say that. Which water toss do you guys get the most enjoyment dishing out?
Oh, English Channel.
English Channel has to be
yeah.
the.
Although the hair one,
Bad hair.
Bad
Day.
Hair Day is pretty exciting.
The ice
because they get. I mean, it's just so
Yeah,
slow,
but
and the
the ice-
Pocketeer's
the,
fun
the
too.
ice bucket, the Pocketeer, those are all good. But the English Channel, someone has to get on the dirty ground and swim.
Yeah, it's a mess.
That alone is
He looks
like
ridiculous.
yeah.
All-time favorite fantasy football player, Britton wants to know.
LaDainian
Mine
Tomlinson.
is
He was
all-time favorite.
he was just
It's Kurt Warner for me.
you stupid jerk.
What?
He's still-
Yeah, I just remember we both saw the same thing in that preseason game and both went to the waiver wires and I went to pick him up
It's not
And-
even for fantasy. I just love Kurt
10
Warner and what he did for Arizona.
10 minutes
As
earlier.
a Cardinal fan.
You had picked him up
Yeah.
and then you won a championship with him.
Yeah, it didn't hurt. But Warner, Fitzgerald, they're up there on the all-time list for sure. I mean, there were Cardinals that were good when I was growing up. Like, Jake Plummer was the hotness for a little while because he led us to a single playoff game. And
Ew.
Pat Tillman, Larry Sinters, Frank Sanders, Ron Moore. There are a lot of good players, but I still think
didn't even list one of the guys who's in my top 3.
for the ancient Cardinals,
Yeah.
I didn't.
Adrian
A-Dub.
Wilson?
Oh, Adrian Wilson,
Adrian
absolutely.
Wilson.
I didn't realize that it was a favorite football player. I thought it was a favorite fantasy
No,
football
who's
player.
your
Oh,
favorite
no.
football player?
Favorite football player of all time. Man, I think, it's got to be Cardinals, and my favorite was just Anquan. I loved Anquan.
Oh, I love
the
Bolden.
grit,
Yeah.
the toughness from rookie year on. He was like,
You know
he
what?
was like a 30.
I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show.
his rookie.
I'm gonna
year.
do what I want.
Yeah, we can do what we want here. We taking a
I'm
tour?
gonna give you guys.
Goodbye.
I'm gonna give you guys a tour of some of our favorite players because
be here.
above our computers is a picture of some of our favorite players. So
Oh, that means Brian.
you've got. This is Mike's. So Mike's, you can see, he's got Adrian Peterson, Antonio Brown, and the aforementioned Anquan Bolden. And then you can see
Brian Ketron.
Brian Ketron is
Above my
is there.
championship ring, not yours, loser.
So Jason has Tom Brady,
Peyton Manning and Fitz.
Larry Fitzgerald, and then I've got Arian Foster, one of my favorites, Reggie White, Kurt Warner. So this is the office in which we work and do all the UDK work and everything that's not related to.
You know who we are because
That's
it says
who we
it on
are,
the
because
floor.
in case we forget. And then here is a giant fat head I got on the Chief, and I put him up there last year.
Mike and I thought there might be some regret.
Everybody was mad at me for putting that up there. And I was like, he's going to earn his keep on our wall, and he did. So, there you go. There's Jeremy. Say hi, Jeremy.
Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, Brooks, can you hide your face? Oh, never mind. There's Brooks.
I'm not hiding anything.
No, Brooks is just doing his normal work. Brooks, we'll take you into Brooks' office for a second. He likes players that get in trouble with the law. There's Brooks Robinson, who he was actually named after. So you're getting a big tour here. I'm keeping it going.
Hit the lights, Andy.
And then go ahead and hit the lights.
Yep.
So you guys can get the behind the scenes now of the actual studio space. Here it comes. The lights are coming on. Giamatti took care of things. So there you go. You can see what we see. Some of the set. There's the judge back there, and you can see the cameras and everything. And he's got Andrew Luck behind him, and I don't think Andrew Luck's played a game since we put him up there. So that's real nice. So there's your tour. There's your tour. You got a little behind the scenes. Any tour would not be complete until I showed you Jeff Fisher. That's the restroom. That's where we go poop and pee. That right in the Jeff Fisher bathroom. So, all right, coming on back.
This is where we watch the footballs.
And we're all back home.
There you go. You guys are among the few to have seen the
Secret headquarters.
the Oz, if you will.
that camera's nice.
Yeah, it's a good camera. We're watching on here how far behind you are. You're
Yeah.
still back there walking.
Yeah, so there you go, Paul Marney. Hey, you guys deserve to see that. Wow, I really backed that up, didn't I? There we go. Mike, we had your whole legs there. That was nice.
That's fine. I got nice legs.
They're all right. Loves all the memorabilia. Brooks with the standing desk like a boss. Dark Knight poster.
Wait, who is the other guy? Who's Jeremy?
Yeah, Jeremy does a bunch of different work for us. He's also the only competent man in this office.
Yeah.
Who can hang things like shelves and fix our televisions.
Yes.
And all of our award what are those called? The vinyls that we have on the wall.
Yeah, we didn't put this.
We didn't
up.
put
That's
he put
for
that
sure.
up and made it for us.
You have to go up a ladder to do that.
Yeah,
but he does a bunch of different
stuff. He owns a
stuff
ladder.
for us.
He owns a couple ladders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Sands down.
he's a huge Packer fan. Big Jordy Nelson
Yes.
fan too.
Yes.
What did we get? Didn't we just get him
The Jordy Fathead.
that Jordy
we got
Nelson
him a signed
helmet? That freaking sweet helmet.
Man.
Yeah.
It was at
It's-
Raiders? We should
Hey
get him
Jeremy,
We should
you want to
get
come bring your helmet out here?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
It's fine.
It's really cool to see. It's just unfortunate that its shelf life was. It was like when I bought my Adrian Wilson jersey.
You have a towel to clean the tears off of it?
Yeah, there might be
It's-
some tears.
It will be back to
Jeremy,
prom.
let
I
me
just
ask you-
want people to see how generous we are.
Yeah.
You are very generous.
Would
Look
you
at that.
want a Jordy Nelson Raiders signed
No.
helmet?
No.
That's
Oh,
your
I'd rather be dead than have that. Nice. It's like,
Oh, you see the big thing behind us? Jeremy put that up.
Hi, welcome to 10 minutes ago.
yeah, man.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See
Made me
the big
think
thing
Mike's on
behind
delay
us?
though.
Mhm. Yeah, Mike's not caught up to where we are yet.
I've had better days.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to catch
What are you
up.
guys looking forward to the most at FSTA? It's definitely the live show.
No.
I mean, this year at the FSTA, we're doing an awesome live event. Paul Charchian is going to be there.
I like that John Luke was like, "Can Jeremy come help me with some projects?" And then realized he was a Packer fan and canceled his invite.
The best part about FSTA
Nice.
is hanging out with people who you talk to all the time, and you think they're a Twitter avatar,
Oh, yeah.
and then you find out they're a real person, and everyone's super cool, and you just it's not often that we have a group of other people that we can get into football the way that we talk to each other. So having just a group of everyone who's very knowledgeable, and it's always a good time. That's
yeah,
my favorite
and
part.
90% of the people in the industry are pretty cool.
Yeah.
And that's if you got caught up in any of, I'm sure some of you did, the madness on Twitter this past week with some different names. I think you saw that the majority of people are kind of united in bringing the industry and the hobby forward because there's so much room to grow. There's so much more that we can be doing to make fantasy fun and engaging, and like the pie. There's so much room for different voices. So that's all we want to do.
Oh,
How do you get one of
Justin's
those
coming to the
sweet
New York
green
Live.
Foot Clan pillows? Custom order, man.
Jeremy made him.
Yeah.
Jeremy
Sodom.
Sodom. Yeah. Please come to LA.
Maybe next year, Marcus.
Yeah, we might.
We
You know,
will
LA
be-
and Chicago
yeah.
are the two markets that we hope to get to soon. But we don't just go to places to do a show because we're family men and we want to keep our leaving town as short as possible. We try to
Too many kids, man. We have too many kids to leave them.
9 of them
Yeah.
each. Take that, Isabel.
Oh man.
That's
That's not true.
Yeah, so whenever we're going to a specific event, podcast movement, FSTA, the NFFC, that's where we're adding a live.
Well, it's
event.
funny because we actually just had an FSTA in LA, and we had a Chicago podcast movement in the past, but we weren't doing the live shows then. And Jason's right, though. The live shows and the tour, that's genuinely 100% about engaging with the fans and taking advantage of that trip to engage with the fans in those markets. It's not like we're out there and we're selling tickets to try to make a bunch of money. We're pretty much trying to pay for our trips to get out there and do that. That's why it's, we're doing as many as we can while still being home and being dads and doing the podcast and all that. So Chicago, LA, undoubtedly some of the other events that we go to are going to end up in those cities. And when that happens, we're going to schedule them. Love Chicago. It's great. I plan to eat pizza when I do the live show. probably at the same time, maybe in lieu
Yeah,
of.
talking about New York.
No, I'm talking about Chicago. Whenever
if we go
whenever
back,
we go to
okay.
Chicago, and then we'll be in LA again, no doubt. So
Here's a good
Andy
question.
is clearly winning Twitter in the last couple of weeks. Thank you, Brian. I don't know why, but thank you.
I don't think you've seen my avatar change.
Yeah, when you copied me? Yeah, that's cool.
When I upped the ante.
You went orange. No, that's two.
But Jean-Luc Picard has a good question. If you could only have one player on your fantasy teams in the future, on all of your fantasy teams in the future, who would it be? So pick somebody that from here on out you're going to have on all your fantasy teams.
From is this like a dynasty question?
Yeah, basically. Yeah, you're asking who would you take at the 101 in Dynasty?
Odell Beckham Jr.
Well, that would be my answer for who I would take there.
It's also the answer to that question.
Yeah, I mean, I think you're stuck with a wide receiver, and he's the youngest and best.
Or a quarterback, I suppose.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Mike
sad.
always
It's
wins
sad to
Twitter.
have an
He's
answer.
unverified man of the people.
Yeah.
That's
Any
right.
celebrities following you on Twitter you want to brag about?
I don't know if they are because I'm not verified.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we got a lot.
Jay-Z, Beyonce.
Can you check that? Can you see if
Yeah,
anyone verified
yeah, we
is
can. We can
following
do a
you?
lot of stuff, but we can't really tell you about it.
Yeah, there's rules about being verified, Mike. Clearly, you're not in the
Here's
club.
a question for you: does the live stream look any better this
Oh, yeah. There's a question for you.
this go around? Because
We upgraded our internet.
yeah, we're living the gig life.
Trying.
We're trying to get our YouTube videos up faster every day they release, since we do everyday shows. So curious if things look like they are a better quality. It's possible Brooks would have just messed it up anyway.
Yeah, that's why he gets fired every day.
Brooks,
Every
you're
day.
fired. Again, pack your things.
That would be a rough way. If he couldn't hear us down the hall and he's just in his office watching the live stream and he got fired.
Dude, no, that just
You
happened.
did it? Oh.
That was legit, Brooks.
Oh, this is funny. I've never looked at this on Twitter, but you have all followers, and then there's a tab for 118 verified followers.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So how many verified followers do you
I
have,
wanted
Jason?
you to actually look and not just...
Oh, the Arizona Cardinals follow me. I wonder if that's as of this morning.
Oh, because you're chatting about
The
some
Arizona
ladies.
Cardinals
offer-
follow you?
Yes, they do, Mike. Yes, they do. Oh, you got it. Yeah. 124.
124.
Do the Cardinals follow you though?
Hmm.
Does an entire sports franchise follow you? Oh, I guess
Wait,
not.
these people
Well,
are
how do you
verified?
search?
Those people are not verified.
No.
Oh, you got to click on that. Yeah. Oh crap! Now the Cardinals are going to be
Yeah.
following you.
Oh, probably.
See if we find anybody of importance. Mike Clay follows Jamie Eisenberg. Fabiano.
Wow.
Jeff Radcliffe. This is good. I've
Mike
never
Clay
I've never
follows
looked at this. Yeah, he does.
There's no way Mike Clay follows.
Daniel Dopp.
Yeah, oh, me and... don't
He's
even
like the
start with
verified version of you.
Me and Daniel Dopp are buddies.
I'm trying to
Daniel
find.
Doppelganger.
This would be cool if there was somebody neat. Warren Sharp. That's nice.
Yeah, it's all football people.
USA Today Fantasy.
It's like I pretty much only use it for football. So if you're following me, and
Did you know
don't do
Sports
football-
Manias is verified, Mike?
Oh man, the amount of people on this list that are verified is.
Oh my gosh, this is a
That's
bad day
amazing.
for Mike.
I think you got it on the show tomorrow too.
FaZe Banks.
Yeah.
FaZe Banks got real popular.
Banks follows me.
He
too.
went crazy on Twitter, or I mean on YouTube.
Yeah, he's probably our biggest, the one that like makes no sense that he follows
Yeah.
us.
Dang, the Cardinals don't follow me.
Oh,
Stupid.
Yeah,
that's
that
as of
happened
this
today.
morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no doubt that.
And you're still behind me.
Today was one of the first days that I realized I wanted to buy some hats. And I realized that maybe someone would send me a hat because I wear it on the show. So I poked Lids and Hat Club, and I said, hey, if you want to send me some hats, I'll wear them on the show. And the Cardinals replied and said they'd send me a hat. And I was like, that's way cooler than any of those other companies doing it.
Yeah, that's true.
So, pretty neat.
Time to go ask for a hat.
It's interesting. @verified follows me.
Yeah, it follows everybody. That's how you become verified.
I still have more followers than Jason.
That is true.
So if I unfollowed @verified, would they unfollow me? Would I be unverified?
I think
there's
so.
no way you would possibly try and find out.
No, I wouldn't. No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't give away that gem.
Brian says the quality is better.
Nice.
Andy, how'd the website work go? That
Well-
sounds past tense.
Yeah, the website work's going well. We did. If you go to the website, you'll
If you
notice
haven't been there, you should check it
our
out.
homepage is very different. You'll see that we also added a camera angle. If you've seen our YouTube videos recently, we added a moving camera. You might have seen it in a.
You'll
in the
notice
tour.
it more on tomorrow's episode because we doubled the length.
Yeah, we have a new kind of sliding angle. Just trying to up the production quality. And then, if you go to any of our articles, you'll notice that the formats have changed. There's still a lot of things I want to do on the site to make it better. And we've been talking actually about adding a cool tool to the website. I can't tell you more than that, right? But a pretty neat tool to. It'll be for everybody, but then there'll be some perks inside the tool for all of you Foot Clan members to use that nobody else can use.
Jeff Slacken said that Mike is so mad right now while we were talking about the verified stuff, and then Ray Smith followed up. The quality is so good I can see the steam off of Mike's head.
Oh man,
I am bitter.
Bob Ross.
it's just your
I'm on
lifetime fandom.
I'm on the Rift.
Yeah, I have an Oculus Rift.
Thought about going Vive just because I'm a four-eyed fella.
Oh, is it better for four-eyed fellas?
Yeah, there's
I
more
didn't know
room
that.
in there on the Vive, but because these two have Rift, I wanted to be able to make sure if there's interactive games that I got what they had. I was, I'm a follower, really, of these two gentlemen.
It seemed like after Mike's Carlos Hyde to Indy take, I heard other analysts start to take it as their own. How often does that happen where analysts recycle other people's takes?
It's hard to even know.
Yeah, I mean that is tough.
There's so many takes given that, if I say something that I believe, I don't ever really, look to see who said things first. I know that we don't take other people's takes, and so if they take ours, so what? I mean, it's just opinions. Maybe they just agree with it.
And here's the thing about that: they may not have even taken ours. You're
Right.
just following logic, and we come to this often the same conclusion about things.
Yeah, it's like when people want us to get upset at the low-hanging fruit nicknames. Someone else uses on NFL Network or something like "hooked on a feeling," and it's like, yeah, maybe they saw that on our show,
That one,
but
was
maybe
there.
it's pretty obvious too.
Yeah.
I mean, if they were calling,
we
Devin,
don't really take
Devin Funches,
we don't take
Grandpa
offense
Funches.
to much. I
No.
mean, we're not gonna. The reality is we all, especially coming from a marketing background, people are gonna look and they're gonna witness what works and what doesn't work. And if you're a good marketer, you're paying attention to that. When we started this business, we paid attention to things that worked and didn't work, and we didn't go out there to try to copy anybody. But you're dumb if you do things that are not going to work, and you don't do things that work. That's just dumb marketing. So you learn and you iterate and you grow, and I think people have done that with us, but they've seen us at the top of the charts, so they're going to do it. And
The one,
as long as they're not like deceptive or dishonest about it, it doesn't bother me.
the one nickname where it actually spread was, I don't remember if it was this year or
It's been a
last
couple.
year, but in Yahoo's, if you drafted on Yahoo and they were doing the autogen rating your team, they called Jordan Reed Rule 86.
Yeah, and that's not low-hanging fruit.
That's 100% our name for him. So,
Right, that
wow,
ours.
there was
Smash
no,
Jackson got play a lot of places.
Yeah.
People started referring to.
because it's so ridiculous.
Yeah, it's.
And there was a really interesting question on here. Did you see it?
I did, and it's an
Please
easy
read it to
answer.
me.
It is, who is the best at pickleball? We'll answer on 3. 1, 2, 3. Me.
Andy.
You're supposed to say.
But I'm an honest person. Andy is the best. I am the second best.
What? What? That's unbelievable. That's so. Now I know you're not honest. Oh my
man.
gosh.
I am
No way.
the second.
Brian
best.
Ketchern has to go.
I'm
Fire
so
away,
nice.
fire away, fire away.
Brian Ketchum.
Brian Ketchern has to log off. Fire away, Jason.
Oh, you're a loser. Also, what kind of slider did you get?
Yeah, fair. I kind of want to know that, actually.
He
We
got-
got a Synetics
Oh.
Axis 3. Lynx Axis 3.
Yep.
Who asked? that?
Ooh, keep, trade, cut. Pick up basketball, foosball, ping pong.
Wow.
Pick up basketball I
Very
don't do
different.
anymore.
Very different.
I used to love it.
If I could just do one, it would be basketball.
Basketball in general, yes, but pick up basketball, go down to a park and just
Yeah, I'm
Really?
down. I'm down. Yeah.
I think I'm going to keep... Oh, I
Yes,
thought
Yahoo
pickleball was in
did
it.
just switch their format to Ballers Preferred.
Yep.
Yeah, no big deal.
We got a lot of friends over at Yahoo, Andy Behrens and Brad Evans.
And that's not entirely true. They switched to Half Point, which is our preferred, but they didn't. It's not like they went through and changed all their
Well,
default.
they went to half point and won flex.
Did they?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, so yeah,
Yeah,
they did. Yeah. Jason cuts pickup b-ball because he's bad.
Dude, I can't
Wow.
wait to dunk
Wow.
on you, Ray Smith.
See, here's what happens, and I'm going to be honest and humble about this. We have a lot of people come in and visit the office. They're in the area. We're always welcoming fans to come by. And they all come in with the same thing. They're always like, I can beat you at ping pong. I can beat you at foosball. I can beat you at basketball. I can beat you at video games. No, you can't.
Yeah, it's really...
No, you cannot.
It's really honest and humble because we're really good at those things.
Look, if you can paint a beautiful picture, it's not being modest to say it's ugly. And we
Right.
paint very beautiful foosball, ping pong, video game, basketball, any sport in the world.
I'm not
pictures.
good at golf. You can beat me at golf.
Yeah.
If you want something, you want a feather in your hat, play me in golf.
Yeah.
You'll win.
Yeah, I don't even know how to play bridge. If you can play bridge, you're probably going to beat me.
Don't teach him.
But ping pong, pickleball, foosball, get out.
Get out of town, man.
Yeah.
Fantasy
Especially
football,
Brian Ketchum.
Brian.
Oh, gosh. He says he's going to fly there and bet my plane fare to play you. Wow, that would be entertaining.
Ray Smith, how tall are you? Just out of curiosity. I
Wait,
want
are
to know.
you trying to make sure he's not like 6'4"?
Well, no, I want to know if he's 6'4", how close I am to his junk. Okay? Because I win.
Oh, my
I don't
God.
always play fair.
Yeah, Jason is an any means necessary type of player. So you better be careful for that.
Wear a jockstrap.
Wear a jockstrap. I'm actually really,
Oh,
really
5'11",
awesome
you're
at ping
dead.
pong. Or at least I
Get
used
out
to
of
be.
here.
Dylan, you're not that good.
Dylan,
You're not that good.
think you're awesome at
Yeah.
ping pong. The amount of times you hear this and then they come and play and it's
I
like,
just want it to be true for somebody.
I know.
No, there was only one player, and that was Frank
Oh.
FanDuel. And
Oh, yeah.
no, I think you won, but the game was
No,
actually
he actually
competitive.
beat me.
In
but it was in the
FanDuel
FanDuel court,
after
his paddle.
You hadn't played in a
And,
long time. Yeah, Frank from FanDuel.
Yeah, he
can
did
play
beat me.
ping
Yeah,
pong.
Frank's all right.
Wow. There
FanDuel
has
just
been
got
one.
acquired. 5'11". Raceman's 5'11".
Yeah, I know. It's just over. Like, give me a break.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'11".
Okay.
But here's the deal.
I play like I'm 7 feet tall.
You're darn right I do. And, I'm not a light boy. You're not moving me around if you're 5'11". I'm pushing 250. Like, I'm going to push you around however I want. And if you think, I'll just go around him. I'm faster than you, Ray.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
All right, we're wrapping this in just a moment. If you have any last minute questions, let us
Now's the
know.
time.
Otherwise, we'll be back to the UDK. If you just saw Mr. Giamatti walk by, he's going to shut us
Lindsay,
down.
I don't think we're doing a combine for this season, but we're getting in shape.
We are getting in shape-ish. At certain age, you're just trying to maintain the decline.
and right now
You're not moving towards it like, I'm going to play in the NBA. It's more like, I don't want to be in a wheelchair.
right. Right.
Marcus.
But I pushed the wheelchair back at least a year already.
Send an email
Yes,
to
you can.
support.
Yeah, support@fantasyfootballers.com, Marcus. If you send an email there, we can work out you stopping by the studio to say hi. That goes for any of you that come into town.
Other than Brian.
Other than Mr. Ketron, obviously. We won't tell you where we are in that case. But everyone else, if you're ever in town, send an email.
These tiny bugs.
We'll work it out.
Got it.
Yeah. So thank you very much for your support, for hanging out with us. Hopefully you enjoyed it. These off-season ones are always fun because nobody's got big start-sit decisions this week, and we get to talk about whatever. Hopefully you enjoyed the tour. We're going to do more stuff like that. And, yeah.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye. See you
ya.
later. This is where we wave for a really long time.
That's where we go play
Everybody
foosball
wave
off
if Brian
camera.
Ketron's a loser.